Supreme Lord, eternal truth, let us obey thee alone and live according to truth. परमोच प्रभु सत्यम नित्यत्वमेव केवलम अनुवर्तमहे सत्यम अनुजीवम केवलम ओं शांति शांति शांति. Good morning. Vande Mataram. Namaste. Welcome all of you. The topic of this morning's discussion is on limitations of the study, limitations of the subject study. This is the topic of discussion we are going to discuss today. This topic mostly we are going to discuss on Sri Aurobindo's philosophy. Of course, it will be discussed from the lines, golden lines of Savitri, entirely emphasizing the things, many subjects, many faculties we are taking care of. We are reading so many things: philosophy, science, architect, sculpture, posture, song, music, dance, so many things. Our subject matter is there in school, college. We are carrying out, and we are happy that we have passed a degree. We have gained some distinction. We have gained something like a best 10th. So very good examples we have created. We have placed our feet on the history, so like this. But thing is, we are going to discuss something that is from Savitri, how these things are very much limited, how the scope is limited, how their expansion is very much closed. So these are the things we are going to discuss today. Of course, this was the study when we are reading the growth of the flame, when Savitri was there in the purpose of in the path of her study in her childhood days, when she was of course going up. Then what happened and how she feel these are the only very much limited, bounded, and its scope is also seized. No better, vaster horizon of her thought or proceeding. Like this, some lines we will try to quote. Initially, we'll start from the intense philosophy's point earth to the heaven. Very intense. So initially, we will see that philosophy. Intense philosophy pointed earth to heaven, or on foundations broad as cosmic space, upraised the earth mind to superhuman heights. So this is the greatness of philosophy, and the intense philosophy, of course, Sri Aurobindo is called. Eventually, what it does, pointed earth to heaven. Philosophy, the deep penetration is there. Very secretly, anxiously, and very minutely observing the things, that is philosophy. So it gives the idea of the something that is secret, hidden behind. It is concealed, it has to be revealed. So going deep within, reaching the very apex of this secret truth. So that is the very object of philosophy. Intense philosophy pointed earth to heaven, or on foundations broad as a cosmic space, upraised the earth mind to superhuman heights. This upraised the human mind, which is rational mind, that raised to the superhuman heights, is exploring the superhumanity, exploring the supermind, exploring, going beyond the overmind. It is reaching in the horizon of this supramental horizon. So up to earth mind, upraised to superhuman heights, overpassing lines that face the outward eyes, that please the outward eyes. This only the surface things, what is very much pleasing to the outward eyes, it was overpassed. But hide the side, that what is the problem? Where is the lacuna? But hide the side that which lives within, the real truth which is which lives within, that is kept hidden. Then from the philosophy, will go for sculpture and painting. Sculpture and painting, concentrated sense upon an inner vision's motionless verge. Sculpture and painting, concentrated sense upon an inner vision's motionless verge, revealed a figure of the invisible. It was concealed, now it is revealed by the blessings of the or exploration of the sculpture and painting. Unveiled all nature's meaning in a form, all entire nature's the veil which was veiled, and all nature is unveiled. It was the meaning, entire nature's meaning was unveiled in a form. Or caught into a body, the divine, the divine, the supreme divine is caught into a body. But then next comes the architecture of the infinity, discovered here its inward musing shapes. The architecture of the infinity discovered here its own inward musing shapes, captured into wide breadths its soaring tones. It is there, it is actually expressed, it is explored. Then comes music, brought down celestial earnings. Music brought down means it was there on the top, it is coming down from up to down. Music brought down celestial earnings. Then second one is sung, comma, it is coming sung. Held the merged heart, observed in rapturous depths. Song, what it held the merged heart, the heart that is merged. It observed in the rapturous depths, linking the human with the cosmic cry. This is the voice, this is the objective, this is the blessings of the song, linking the human with the cosmic cry. Then next comes the dance. We have listened intense philosophy, sculpture, painting, then architecture, then comes your music, song, then we'll go for the dance. The world interpreting movements of the dance. The world interpreting the dance. The purpose is to interpret the world movements of the world, interpreting movements of the dance. Mooded idea and mood to a rhythmic sway. Mooded the idea and mood to a rhythmic sway. Then comes posture. The posture crafts minute in subtle lines, eternized a sweet moment's memory. It eternized the memory, moment's memory and a sweet memory. It is eternized by the crafts minute and in subtle lines. Or showed in a craving sweep, a corpse design, the underlying patterns of the unseen. It showed, it was the greatness, it displayed, and it brought into the front, that we could be able to see and all. Then after this posture will come for the dance, everything. After the dance, the posture, the crafts, after these things, after this definition, we are coming to the poems. Poems in largeness cast like moving worlds. Beautiful, really sensitive definition. Poems in largeness cast like moving worlds. And meters used in, of course, in poems while writing, and meters surging with the ocean's voice. Just imagine, meters surging with the ocean's voice, translated by grandeurs locked in nature's heart. It was locked in the nature's heart, now translated by the grandeurs. One beautiful definition Sri Aurobindo has given on life. Our life is a divine poem, and here we are here to translate into the earthly language. Just imagine, it is a divine poem that is our life, and we are here. The purpose of our coming and what we are doing here, we are translating it into the earthly language, but thrown now into a crowded glory of speech, the beauty and the sublimity of our forms. That is the problem here. But thrown now, translated by grandeurs locked in nature's heart here, but thrown now into the crowded glory of speech. The beauty and the sublimity of her form also gone. The passion of her moments and her moods lifting the human world nearer to the gods. So it is lifted, it is done, the music has done its job. So afterwards, after this, you are in the course again, is it sufficient, is it final, or something else after this one? Man's eyes could look into the inner realms. These are all what we see. The things are there, blessings there, it is revealed, it was concealed, now it is getting revealed. Things is there, in the man's eyes could look into the inner realms. These are all outer realms. There is a possibility for the man's eyes to penetrate into, look into the inner realms. His scrutiny discovered numbers law. And this mathematics comes, his scrutiny discovered numbers law and organized the motion of the stars. This is the benefit of science. So organized the motions of the stars, mapped out, this is geography, mapped out the visible fashioning of the world, mapping and all we feel in the geography, questioned the process of the thoughts and made a theorized diagram of mind and life. So mental theorized diagram. So diagram was sketched in mathematics and all. A theorized diagram theory, not practical, of mind and life. But these things she took in her as in took in as her nature's food. Only nature's food, but it is not sufficient. So many things are there. It was the thing as read, as explored by Savitri when in her growing time, in her, of course, in her birthhood time, childhood times. So when he was growing the growth of the flame, these things he took in as her nature's food. But those alone could fill not her wider self. We are satisfied. This is the difference between Savitri, the divine mother, and we people. We are satisfied with this degree, insufficient knowledge. It is our limitation. We are happy that we have gained a higher degree, and we have, of course, got one job, something. We are much more satisfied. But thing is that Savitri could not be satisfied. All these things, whatever sculpture, intense philosophy, science, algebra, music, dance, posture, poems, things we have already seen so many things in so many ways. Mother has explored in her growing period. But finally, she Aurobindo writes, of course, mother feels that these alone could not feel her or feel not her wide self. The self is wider. These things, whatever we have discussed till power, these are external knowledge. It is happy, it is pleasing to the only surface mind. People who are staying on the surface does not have that depth. They have not gone. They don't have the idea that these are things. Something is existing beyond it. A human seeking, here in the quotes it, a human seeking limited by its gain. So whatever we feel, this is all only a glimpse, only a secret, only something on the surface we have seen. The deepest truth is kept hidden from us. A human seeking limited by its gains, to her they seemed the great and early steps. These are only which is thing the human limit, it is the human zenith. Mother feels, Savitri feels here, to her they seemed the great and the early steps, hazardous of a young discovering spirit. Because horse is the discovering spirit, and young discovering spirit, of course, is was young. Why? This is the growth of the flame. For this young discovering spirit, this was the hazardous. After this, there is no zenith or no road towards the higher philosophy or higher to climb up. But it is hazardous. She has to explore. She has to go, which saw not yet by its own inactive light. By her native light, by her limitations, by her confines, it was not possible to explore on. It tapped the universe with testing knocks. It tapped the universe with its testing knocks, or stretched it to find truth, mind's divining rod. Oh, with here also same thing. Only the thing here till now, whatever we have discussed, whatever we have thought of, whatever we have explored, where about we have crossed, and whatever we know is only the growing of the mind's phenomenon. Minds to measure is the find the truth, mind's divining rod. Mind, only mind is working, mind is claiming, mind is circulating, mind is synthesizing. There was a growing out to the numberless sides. Still there only, that is the beginning. It is a stepping stone. From that there is a growing out. So many, so long, so in different distance it go. But not the widest thing of the soul. It is there. Some explanations there. Of course, something is better than nothing. Something is done. But thing is that from that is there itself. From that is the new base now. From that base, from the new base of consciousness, the things has to be erected, projected, and it will go up. But not the widest seeing of the soul, still in the course, not the widest seeing of the soul. It is kept out so long, so vast, it is kept hidden. Not as the vast, direct, immediate touch, not vast, immediate, some touch is there, some flash is there, but not enough. Not with the art and wisdom of the gods, it is not there. A boundless knowledge greater than man's thought. Whatever is the reasoning mind or rational knowledge is thinking of, a boundless knowledge. Not about, it is not nothing to spoken on wisdom, only knowledge. Knowledge and its boundless knowledge greater than man's thought. A happiness, we feel confined, we are happy, this is our happiness, this is our range. A happiness too high for heart and sense, locked in the world and yearning for release. It is well locked in the heart, world, and it is yearning for release. But the thing is that nobody is going to release it. it. She felt in locked in the for yearning for release. She felt in her the mother, the divine mother Savitri is feeling. She felt in her waiting as it for form. It is waiting. She is trying to explore. She is to going to earth made a stepping stone to conquer heaven. This was the education. This was the limitation to be explored. Thank you.